Hello, this is Becky Jackson. I'm going to be reading the preface to my newest book, Seeking, Finding, Healing, The Complete Guide to Self-Directed Inner Family Healing. I'm going to have to look off to the side to read it. All right, preface. I stumbled onto this incredible self-healing tool toward the end of 1976. I was a 32-year-old wife and mother of two young children and in my second year of recovery from drugs, alcohol, and an eating addiction. I discovered how my old immature beliefs about life had been fueling destructive emotions and behavior patterns, and how those dysfunctional patterns had been harming my young family and me. On that fateful evening, I happened to watch the premiere of the made-for-TV movie Sybil, about a woman who had multiple personality disorder, now called dissociative identity disorder, after suffering from childhood trauma and abuse. As part of her healing, she was introduced to each of her 16 different personalities. It had an overwhelming impact on me. Although I didn't suffer from multiple personality disorder, I decided to adopt a similar visualization style and try to connect with my younger selves and invite them to be part of my recovery path. The visualization experiment became a wonderful and powerful healing tool that changed my life and is the basis for this book. On my path to healing my history, I also learned to access older Becky's, wiser selves that became a comforting and stable source of support for all my younger selves. Through this encouragement, I went back to school, expanded my professional and family life, and became a woman I could be proud of. In 1986, I helped design a groundbreaking social model recovery home for women with eating addictions. This program offered 24/7 support and allowed for up to a year's stay. As the executive director, it laid the groundwork for my professional experience of working with people with eating addictions. Part of the educational recovery path I presented was an introduction to my inner family healing model. In 1988, after serving as executive director for 2 years, I opened an educational center where I worked with individuals and groups. I designed and led workshops, trained the Navy eating disorder treatment staff, and presented educational lectures at colleges and high schools, all to help others understand eating disorders as an addictive disease, an eating addiction. In 1994, after the success of the educational center, I created a second residential center for eating addiction, but with a slightly different structure for a slightly different clientele. This recovery home was similar to sober living homes, where newly sober residents could work or go to school and still had ongoing support in their home environment. In 1991, I published my first book, Dieting a Dry Drunk. Its companion, Dieting a Dry Drunk, the workbook, was published in 2004. In 2019, I published the Becky L. Jackson Eating Addiction Recovery Model. In all of my centers and in all of my books, I've introduced people to my inner family healing tool. The purpose of this book is to present in detail my inner family healing model. It offers a self-guided path to a level of freedom and creativity that is hard to imagine, but completely attainable. Miracles have transpired for those willing to do the deeper inner family work. My hope is that this book will guide and encourage you to partake of your version of an inner family healing miracle. I send blessings to you and your inner family as you forge onward to experience that freedom. Thank you.